Metal Mike here. What's up, everybody? I'm back. Me, Metal Mike. I am back live again here on the YouTube using StreamYard. What's up, everybody? Me, Metal Mike here, and subscribe, hit that bell, share, do whatever the fuck you want to do. Just be nice, And yeah, shout out to Metal Ben's Chronicles. Have fun at Metallica, man. Have fun. Uh, yeah. Um. So yeah, how's everybody doing? What's up? How is everybody doing? What's up? And this and that. My week's been going good. Just living life, man. Just living life. Living life and just being a metalhead. And just bullshitting around. I'm just gonna be live for a little bit. So if anybody wants to come in, I sent the StreamYard link and Messenger if anybody wants to stop in. you know. So how is everybody doing? And my day's been good. Concert wise, I'm probably going to be seeing Megadeth this September. I'll be seeing Megadeth live at Hershey Park Stadium. So feel free to comment in the chat. And just have fun. Sorry if I sound bored. I don't do well talking by myself. I'm better if I have people with me. It's part of my autism. So, you know. But yeah, this week's been a crazy week. There's this whole cancel culture bullshit going on. There's this like TikTok bullshit. This like one lady's trying to cancel Metallica, which I think is horseshit. Ryan wants to come in.
What's up, dude?
What's up, Ryan? Nothing much. I was just getting ready to talk about my next topic, the whole cancel culture bullshit on Metallica.
Oh, yes.
I want to hear your take first. How do you feel about that?
That is one big pile of shit.
Yes, it is. It is.
You can't get that's a failed attempt. That's like trying to cancel God.
That's trying to cancel. No,
you can't
that's
cancel God because that's you cancel him, you pretty much don't exist.
Yeah. A bit funny. I would have laughed if they tried to cancel Five Finger Death Punch. That'd be a hilarious attempt.
That would be righteous.
Which, sadly, when I see Megadeth, that's the
pop.
band.
There's some pop that I would say, but the rest can go. That shit needs to be canceled. Cancel modern country, except for maybe a few. It's not that I can count
make
on
country
one hand, for both.
Make country music what it was, not poppy.
Yeah. There are some I would save in the pop. I can count them all on one hand, and there are some I can count on one hand that I could save in the countryside. But everything else, get the fuck out.
Yeah, we're also gonna talk a little. This is gonna talk a little wrestling too, yeah. And also, Ship Barnes might make an appearance. I heard he might be in town.
Oh, great.
So if you have anything to Ship Barnes, Ryan, tell him. Not yet.
I don't. I got a lot of other things to worry about.
Yeah. Next thing you know, Ship Barnes shows up knocking on your door. Hello, is this Ryan's house? Hello. Knock, knock, knock.
Wrong house.
What do you mean wrong house? This is a house where I sell volcano insurance. Bung it out couch and, this and that. I have a name tag called Barnes. I have a name tag called
okay.
But no, wrestling. How do you feel about Vince McMahon now out of the company? Like, full. Like, blown. Gone.
Still shock. You know,
It
I
had
did
to.
I did that episode all by myself about the whole thing with, Extreme Wrestling Podcast, which hopefully might be back soon. Maybe me and Metal Mike might show up. We might talk about an old pay-per-view. Maybe.
Yes. And I saw Levi and Scott. Shout out to the Shadow Cult. Levi, Scott, Mr. Scott, Ricky. Who else? Walter. Shout out to this. Is going to be a little take. My top 10 hottest female wrestlers. What's yours?
Ooh, Jesus. What do you mean by the definition of hot? Like they are very, very attractive?
Very attractive. They don't have to look pretty. They can if they want, but in terms of talent.
All talent, in-ring talent, or some of those that are good. Okay,
In-ring talent looks.
There's gonna be some classics. There's gonna be some moderns. Well, right off the bat, Trish Stratus, and in no particular order, Trish Stratus, Lita, those two gotta be up there.
Yeah.
I'll go with a modern one. Sasha Banks. Except for maybe not Bailey, but Sasha, Becky, and Charlotte. They'd have to be up there. Bianca Belair. Yes. The Rhea Ripley. That's another one. Any other classics I'm trying to think of?
Number 8.
No, I'm not. Where am I at? I'm at number 7. Oh wait, no, did I mention? Yeah, that is number 8. Yeah, I did mention Bianca.
No, you get it. I didn't give mine yet. I'm letting you go first, but I said number 8, then I burped as a joke. Nobody gets the reference.
Okay, I tried to make it. Ooh, it's other classic ones. Any other those that are legends?
Mickey James.
Yeah.
Because
definitely.
I mean, shit. Who's the chick that got drunk and is in jail? But she was hot early on, and then she became a wreck. What's her name?
Oh, Sunny?
Sunny.
Nah, no, I wouldn't.
Really?
I
wouldn't
put
go
her in the top 10. I would not. If it was a top 10, it'd be the top 10 worst. Like, yes, she's attractive, but she'd be on the lower end of the list. Let me think elsewhere. Anybody elsewhere?
Bailey's gotten thicker.
Yeah, why not Bailey? Yeah. And I gotta think of a legend. Are there any legends from the past?
Lita? Lita?
I already mentioned Lita.
Miss Elizabeth?
No.
She's a beautiful woman.
I don't think she ever wrestled.
Yes, she did in WCW.
Even that, but like, she's probably at the bottom. She's probably one of those that's like worse or something like that, or either that or mediocre. She might be one of those in the middle. I don't think she has that great of wrestling skills or something like that. She's better as a manager.
Yeah.
Same with I think Zelina Vega. Better as a manager, decent as a wrestler. But at least Zelina's done her time in the Indies at the very least, so I can understand that.
Yeah.
Let me try to think of others in the past. Let me try to think. Seen with WWE. WCW, no, they never really had a women's division aside from Medusa. But really, that's really it. There really was never a women's division in WCW, as far as I'm aware.
TNA, Impact.
There's some good options in TNA, but that's oof. Okay, rethinking my list. Okay, so I said Trish and Lita, obviously. Becky, Charlotte, Sasha, they're gotta be up there. Yes, Mickey James, yes. Bianca and Rhea are still relatively new, so I wouldn't want to put them up there yet. Okay, so now that leaves some TNA people. Gail Kim, obviously, that's a no-brainer. I forgot her name. No, well, Tessa Blanchard. She got to be up there. No, wait, no. I mean, yeah, first female to ever win a men's world title. Cool, but she hasn't wrestled in a while. Let me try to think. Who else? Shoot. Still too early. Let me think of legends. Oh yeah, you gotta have Mae Young. You gotta have Mae Young up there.
Mae Young's too old.
No, I'm talking when she was in her prime.
Oh, I was like, wait a minute, something not right
one from
there.
the olden times that would be in there, Mae Young. I mean, we can't mention Fabulous Moolah because, well, bad things happened with her. Who is this?
Who's that? Oh,
G Motor.
it's okay. Just let him troll. If he's being a troll, just you know what to do, Ryan. You know what to do. Hi, G Motor. I have a big dog on my. Okay, yeah, you're gone. Okay, get out of here. Bye bye.
Oh, what do you mean? Like a hot dog or a sausage or something like that?
What do you think?
That's what I'm thinking. Hot dogs or sausage?
Well, he's been blocked. Bye bye. I don't stand for trolls in the chat. And he says, I'm not troll.
Where was I at? Oh, yeah, I was at Mae Young. Any from the 80s? Shoot, outside of Wendy Richter? Not that many.
Alright, here's my top 10. Alright, here's my 10. At number 10, Lita. For obvious reasons. Plus, she kind of made a G-string and a thong look cool for wrestling, Plus, she got hotter during that feud, the thing with Edge. They had the whole sex in the ring thing. At number 9 for mine is Beth Phoenix, and Edge is lucky. At number 6, Maurice has gotten hotter, and Miz is one lucky son of a gun.
You skipped 8, 7, and 8.
I know. I feel stupid now for saying that. Well, where am I at? 8. Number 8. There we go. Number 8 is Maurice. Yeah, I know, God, I'm stupid. But yeah, number 8 is Maurice. And Liz is who the fuck is Liz? Miz. There we go. English. Can somebody say English for me, please?
Come on, English, dude. Come on.
Miz is lucky to have Maurice. I don't know how he landed her, but hey, Maurice is aging like fine wine.
Yep.
At number 7, Sable.
Oh, God. Really?
Yes. I'm going Sable. Plus, like I said,
her. She's the one of the worst.
But hey, she's married to Brock Lesnar. So,
Yeah, but now she's out of the business, which is good, but she wasn't that great of a wrestler.
She wasn't that great of a wrestler, but when she was there at the time, she was decent. She was decent.
Cougar. She looks of a cougar. Yeah, she married Brock because of the money. Who wouldn't want to marry Brock Lesnar because of the money?
Exactly. And at number 6, I'm going Stephanie. I mean, come on.
Okay,
Biker
if
girl,
you're putting her on there
biker
because of her
girl.
if you're putting her on there because of her contributions outside the business, I can understand it. But
Yeah,
her in-ring skills aren't
no,
all that great.
no. But if we're talking attire, the biker gimmick she did with Triple H at that WrestleMania, riding on that
Yeah,
motorcycle.
but
Oh,
obviously she's done a lot of other stuff outside the company. You know, it's like you
yeah,
got knowledge some of that stuff. She's done
yeah.
some good
So
stuff.
Stephanie at number 6, number 5, Sasha, for
Obviously,
obvious
that makes
reasons.
a lot of
Yeah.
sense. That makes sense. Yes.
Number 4, Becky, and she's even getting better looking.
Obviously, yep. That's another obvious one.
Number 3, Rosemary. Yes, I'm going a little out there. You know,
There's still a lot to learn from her, but yeah, I could definitely say when she was
Yeah.
hot, she was great. But you know,
Yeah.
they've just been treating her like crap, especially having her lose the
Yeah.
tag titles
Yeah.
again.
And of
to one
course-
of the most boring ass people in the
And of
business,
course-
Yada Perazo, and I hate her.
and of course, talking about big women with big butts, Nikita Lyon, number 2.
I wouldn't put her in there. I wouldn't put her in there too early, too damn early.
For me, I'm putting her in there because she looks good. And for me, number 1, my number 1 like waifu for like female wrestling. Shit, I'm okay. My number 1 is a tie. My number 1 is a tie between AJ Lee and not Nikki Bella. No, fuck the Bella twins. They're great, but no.
Fuck the Bella
All right.
Horse.
AJ Lee and Paige.
Why no love for Trish?
I love Trish, but she's
one of
not
the
in my
greatest.
top
She's
10.
one of the
But she's-
greatest. You don't put her. You don't put her in the top 10. And
Put
you
the coin-
Sable. And you
Yes, I
Stephanie
did.
as a
I put
rookie,
Sable
but
there.
this is
Yes.
a rookie over a goddamn legend. It's the you put a rookie, a cougar, and no offense to Stephanie, but boss wise, I can understand her. But you have those two. You have a rookie and a cougar in Sable and Nikita Lyon over Trish.
Yeah,
What
pretty
the-
much, yeah.
Are
Trish
you
isn't in my
fucking
top
kidding
10.
me?
Trish is not in my top 10.
Are you fucking kidding me? Over
Actually-
a rookie who has less than a year under her belt.
You're not gonna let this one go, are you?
Because you have a fucking rookie. Nikita Lyon, she's still fresh. She's still, good, but she's still green. She's green still. She's still got a lot to learn. And you have her in the top 10? Are you kidding me?
No, I wish I was.
And then let's not forget, you have fucking Sable. Sable, one of the worst. One of the worst.
I told you,
Her
I have.
ring skills are. If there were somebody you say top 10 of the best of all time, you don't have Sable in that in the same sentence. No, that's like putting the Bella Whores in the same conversation. No, just no. No.
I told you, I'm crazy with my wrestling. My lists are crazy.
I'm saying, and I at least would know that at least I'd have a lot of respect in putting those who have more talent, who have done a lot in the business,
But
have a
hey,
lot of talent.
You didn't let me explain why I pick AJ Lee and Paige as number 1. AJ Lee was kind of the first woman there to start the revolution.
Okay, I can understand AJ Lee.
And Paige is a part of
the longest.
Paige.
Nikki Bella.
Paige
AJ Lee is the longest reigning Divas champion at a
Paige,
time where she was trying to make that belt relevant.
Paige, first ever NXT Women's Champion.
Okay.
Paige is also one of the pioneers of that women's revolution with AJ Lee.
Yeah, but you'd also
In
have to
WWE.
realize
Give credit where
all
credit's
those
due.
people, some of those people you mentioned, all majority of those people, I'm fine with Sasha Banks being top 5. I'm fine with Becky Lynch being top 5.
You're fine. Oh yeah, I
I'm
forgot
fine with
Bayley.
those. I'm fine with some people being in there. I'm fine with Becky Lynch being in there. I'm fine with Sasha Banks. But I'm also wondering,
You're not okay with Sable.
Why no Charlotte? Why no?
Because
Mickey
I don't
James?
think Charlotte.
Why no?
Because I don't know. I just don't care for Charlotte. That's just me.
I mean, fair enough. I mean, everybody hates her, but
I mean, come on, she sounds like a robot.
The goddamn ring. She's at the least comparing her to Sable. She's at least far more talented than Sable, for Christ's sakes. I mean, yeah, everybody hates Charlotte, but at the very least, she's got more talent than Sable. She's more talented than hundreds of Sables. Like, far more talented than 100 Sables.
Yeah. Well, there's the Sable. I'm just joking.
Okay, so let me go over. I went with, in no particular order. I had Trish Stratus, Lita. I mean, yes, I'm fine with Lita. She's at least in the top 10.
And then you gotta also give me. You also gotta give me 5 honorable.
I had Gail Kim. I had Mickey James. I had Mae Young. Who else could I put up on there? I have 2 more spots.
Yeah, you have 2 spots left.
Okay.
Plus your 5 honorable.
My criteria with mine is you have to be talented, but you had to have contributed to the business in a sense.
Even if you haven't wrestled in the ring, if it's on the side or mic work or manager, I also said that.
Okay, in that regards, then yeah, I could definitely see Miss Elizabeth being up there. She was one of the first female managers. Yes, she would be up there because of that. But her in-ring.
What about Lana?
Okay, yeah, fine, but she was better as a manager. But she's legit.
What about?
As a manager.
What about Lana?
No.
Why?
If there was another female manager that I would probably, and she wouldn't even be close to being in the top 10. Like, I'm trying to think of others. Female wise. Actually, yeah, she's close. The only other one that I could probably add up there is a manager wise, Sensational Sherry.
Vicky Guerrero?
Yeah, but that'd be close, but no cigar. But she'd be up there. But yeah. I do think Miss Elizabeth was the first.
Okay. Then what's your 5 honorable mentions that don't make the cut?
Okay, I'll leave a room for at least. Okay, who would I probably? Victoria would be an honorable mention.
Gail Kim.
Gail Kim is in my top 10.
I
put her up there. I had to put some TNA people. She's probably one of the greatest TNA knockout champions, so she's got to be up
there. What's the other blonde chick that was with the dancer? You know who I'm talking about? Who the dude who went
Summer
with
Rae?
who went on to work with Summer Rae? Yeah, I forgot about her.
Oh no. God. Yeah, no.
Talk about a horrible time for WWE for the women.
If it was just female managers, top 20 at best. Maybe. Yeah. Number 1 would obviously be Miss Elizabeth.
But hands down.
She would even be worth being an honorable mention. But I said Victoria. This may be controversial. I wouldn't even put Jazz and Jacqueline in there, even though they'd be honorable mentions. Trying to think of who else. As much as I want to be biased with her, I can't. Michelle McCool's an honorable mention, and then probably Sensational Sherry would be honorable mention. So I probably will take the last spot. The last spot that I think to myself, this one would make total sense. Ooh, I'm trying to think. Okay, have I put anybody from the Divas era yet? Outside of Mickey James, because technically she was still in that.
I mean, AJ Lee
Mickey James was more still ruthless, tail end of ruthless, so yeah, that would still be a ruthless.
I mean, shit.
I mean, probably.
Natalia's been in WWE for over 15 years now. Hard to believe it, but
Yeah, but I wouldn't put her in top 10. Maybe top 20, maybe.
Yeah.
But not top 10. if I had to say someone from the Divas era that I would be worthy of top 10, it would be AJ Lee. But if I had to now start putting them all in order, oh shoot, well, who would be okay? Who would be at the? Well, I would think those that I mentioned in the bottom are literally at the bottom, or maybe a little. Yeah, but in this certain order, so number 10 would probably be Mae Young. Number 9 would probably be Gail Kim. Number 8 would probably be Mickey James. Number 7 would be AJ Lee. Number 6 would be Miss Elizabeth. Number 5 would be shoot, Becky. Number 4 would be Sasha. Number 3 would be. Oh, that's gonna be tough. So I'm left with Trish, Lita, and Charlotte. Oh, number 3 would be Lita. Oh, number 2. As much as it pains me to say this, number 2 would be Trish, and number 1 would be Charlotte.
Yeah.
Charlotte has a lot. As much as I love Trish, Charlotte has much more accomplishments in the ring and stuff like that than Trish. And that pains me because I did grow up liking Trish. I did grow up with her.
Okay. Since we're on women's wrestling, worst women's pay-per-view match from your perspective that you sadly, yes, for WWE. For WWE.
Okay. Of all time, let me think. If I were to go
not
with
all,
a more,
all time.
I'll give you 2 answers for that. If I were to go with a recent one, first one, a recent one, Liv Morgan versus Ronda Rousey.
That wasn't that bad. That wasn't.
The whole match in and of it's mediocre, but it's the worst one I have seen so far.
It was the very last Vince scripted women's match. Let's say that.
Yeah, it was compared to everything else on the card, it was complete shit. Comparing it to everything else, even the last man standing match between Brock and Roman, that match makes it's like shit in comparison. That is probably the one stinker from that card. But if I were to go of all time, that's a difficult one to think of. I probably
for talking old school for WWE.
Here's one I would have to go with, because this was following up the streak ending. Was that Divas match that AJ Lee retained her title?
Yeah,
you're coming off of the streak being ended, and everyone was already burnt out. It was the match that was slotted right in between streak ending and then Bryan winning. It was just everybody was just so burnt out and still in shock over the whole streak ending thing that they had a call test, and that was just like, can't fault them for trying, but it's like, that's probably one of the worst as far as I can remember. If I were to say the outright worst or something like that, every match that Sable has ever had.
Yeah. I'm going to say worst women's wrestling match for me. Fuck, that Playboy match was dog shit.
Oh, yeah.
That pillow Playboy fight match.
WrestleMania 20. What was it between was it Tori and Stacy?
Tori and Stacy Keibler, and I think Mickey James.
Yeah, that's what I totally forgot. Was Sable in that match?
No, she wasn't.
Thank God.
Because remember, around that time, around one of those WrestleManias, we had Mae Young and Moolah, and then the two other fought, and they went in the pool of mud. You know what match I'm talking about?
Oh, yeah, it does.
That was bad, too. And like I said, don't get me started on the whole AJ Lee Daniel Bryan storyline. Ugh.
I think she was already. Wasn't he? I think AJ was already dating Punk at that point.
Just starting to, yeah. They wanted to turn it into a storyline. Yeah. Or I think,
Yeah, I think Punk was fine with it being a one-time thing, and I think because they were both dating at
yeah,
the time,
yeah,
it was just like, yeah, this is kind of awkward for us,
yeah.
and you just separate us. I think that's the only time they ever had a program with each other in WWE.
I'm just looking on just Metal Injection just to see what's going on in the news of heavy metal.
Yeah, I did. I just did. Like I just came off doing my Damage podcast, which y'all can go
Yeah,
and check out. Quick plug.
yeah,
We talked a little bit about some things,
yeah.
racing
Like I
particularly.
said,
Obviously,
like I
talk
said,
about the stuff on the
like I
channel.
said, imagine being a troll, going to someone's chat and saying, "I'm troll." Like, I'm sorry, I'm still roasting you, buddy, in the chat. I'm sorry, but like,
Yeah.
use better English. Use better.
Better
All right,
English. Better English.
exactly. Ooh, okay, Metal Injection just gave us a list of their top 10 best Metallica deep cut tracks. Okay, interesting topic.
Why don't we give our own before we look into their list?
Let's do their list first, so that way we can shit on it.
Fine. Okay, let's see. What were they down?
At number 10 is Carpe Diem Baby. Ugh.
Oh yeah, love that track.
At number 9, for their list at number 9 is Escape.
And I don't really
Hell
care
and-
for that song.
Hell and Back.
That's one of the weaker moments on Ride the Lightning. I don't really care
Yep.
for Escape.
Track number 8 is Hell and Back. Hell and Back. Off of the...
What album?
Which is one of the side B tracks that got left off of Black Album that didn't make the studio album.
I've never heard. I gotta listen to that at some point. I've never heard that song before.
San Francisco Symphony Orchestra, S&M Human live.
Oh yeah, that was one of the original songs they played off of that.
Record Store Day single 2014 of Lords of Summer. Record single.
Oh wow, nice.
Phantom Lord.
It might have been the live version. I like the live version more than the studio version.
Then we got Phantom Lord off of Kill 'Em All.
Good
Sweet Amber off of Saint Anger. Yeah.
What number is that?
Actually, number 3.
What's number 3?
That's number 3. Number 2 is The Ecstasy of God.
That's just an intro. That's not really theirs. They usually just open their shows up with that.
Yeah. Number 1 is The Frayed Ends of Sanity. It's a good track. But yeah, I'm sorry. Those don't pique my interest for those tracks. I think, yeah.
Yeah, I think now, if I were to say defense, I'm trying to think of some that would make sense.
I do have a bone to pick with Five Finger Death Punch and Megadeth. Dave Mustaine, what are you doing with opening for fucking Five Finger Death Punch? What are you doing,
It might be a good strategy because some people be like, okay, I'm done here and I'm heading out and gotta beat the traffic. Because nobody's going to want to be seen. Because you see, that's kind of a good strategy because I don't know who the old opener is.
And I'm only going to see Megadeth.
Okay, that's good. You got the
I'm only going to see Megadeth. I know, I'm only going there to see Megadeth, and I'm splitting. I'm not staying for Five Finger Death Punch.
Oh, you got to see the Who. You got to see the Who. That Mongolian throat metal band. Oh, they're pretty damn good.
Yeah, they're opening before Megadeth. I heard they're
they're one of the. They're second on the bill, but they're pretty interesting. You might like them.
Plus, new Megadeth.
And then I'm pretty sure a lot of people are going to be like, "Yeah, we're out of here."
Plus, the third track dropped for the new Megadeth album, Soldier On.
Soldier On, yeah. I've heard the first few singles; they're really good. But I don't know why are they crediting James Lomenzo? Yes, he fully rejoined the band, but he's not on the album. As freaking Steve DiGiorgio on the bass.
Exactly. Well, he's playing live with them.
He's
So
playing live. He's officially back in the band. He's in the music videos, but
also,
I can understand
Allison.
Steve couldn't be on there because, well,
Yeah.
he's got commitments with Testament.
Yeah. Alice in Chains announced this massive Dirt anniversary box set.
Nice.
British politicians request Black Sabbath to be recognized by the Queen for their services to music. I agree with
yes. I've heard about that. That was pretty damn cool.
Yeah.
But let's get back to the Metallica deep cuts. What would be your 10 Metallica deep cuts? Let's see, maybe I might agree with you.
I probably can't pick 10. Can I pick 5?
No, I maybe think of 10. Okay, let me think of. I don't know which ones have been played live, but I think I'm not going in no particular. I'm going to go in maybe what songs would be cool to see. What would be some deep cuts from them or something from each album? Because there's 10.
Yeah.
Because they have 10 studio albums. I'm thinking
Yes.
myself, which ones? Okay, let's look at what did they have for Kill 'Em All? Phantom Lord?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd probably agree with that.
Oh no! Anthrax is in the news. They're just canceling their second tour date due to medical concerns with Scott Ian. That's not good.
Wow, that's surprising. Okay, yeah, Lightning. And they played almost everything else. So, as much as I don't like Escape, I could probably say Trapped Out Under Ice. I say that's out of all the three that are the weaker ones.
Yeah.
Dab, Escape, and Fight Fire with Fire. I'd probably say
Okay, here's some big news. Venom has announced they're working on their first album again since 2018. So Venom is now working on an album.
Okay, nice. Okay, Puppets. Ooh. I think they played everything off of that.
How do you feel about Ozzy right now performing on stage with Tony Iommi, but not having Sabbath behind him, more like in some form, or they played 2 Black Sabbath tracks, but they didn't play anything off of their new album.
Iron Man and Paranoid to close out that one.
I understand it's Tony Iommi, but the current Black Sabbath rumor going around is that Tony Iommi is re-releasing or remastering the Tony Martin era. Just let the Ozzy era die. I hate to say it, but for Black Sabbath fans,
yeah, that was cool that they did that because you had time to go and do that and have Ozzy there and all that. But you keep doing stuff like that. That's cool and stuff like that. Kind of fun.
But then again, you have other eras of Black Sabbath that haven't gotten back together that are still around, like Tony Martin, Ian Gillan's still around, so you can still do something with those guys too.
Glenn Hughes too. I think Glenn Hughes is still around too. Technically, he was in Sabbath, even though it wasn't a Sabbath album. You okay, Mike?
Oh, I am. Jamie just sent me a message.
J-Dub.
Yeah. What we were saying? Oh yeah, Sabbath.
Yeah, it's cool every once in a while, if that was something like a special occasion to do.
Well,
that's cool and all, but yeah.
Glenn Hughes, but I did also hear rumors said if Iommi was going to get Sabbath back together, if Bill can't do it, he said he would really have Vinny Appice come in on drums, honestly, instead of Brad Wilk or anyone else.
Vinny, Geezer, Tony, and either a rotation of Ozzy, or maybe get everybody, get Ozzy if he's on board with it, get Tony Martin, do some Ian Gillan stuff, get Glenn Hughes, probably you want to do maybe 1 or 2 songs from the Glenn Hughes era or something like that. I would think you would have. It would be interesting to see the least.
Yeah, sorry if I'm silent. People are texting me.
That's all right, but I'm getting back to the Puppets. Ooh. Disposable Heroes. That would be a deep cut. Justice. I would probably say Frayed Ends of Sanity, maybe. Either that or To Live Is to Die. Black Album. Ooh, shoot. My Friend of Misery. Load. Oof. House That Jack Built. Reload.
Yeah.
I probably have Where the Wild Things Are being deep cut. Saint Anger.
Yeah.
What would be a good one?
Yeah. Sorry, I'm just looking up what's on Metal Injection.
What is that one
Man,
like that we the people or something like that? There can't be some kind of monster. Is that?
Ooh. Phil Anselmo. Phil Anselmo and Rex Brown rumored to be releasing a box set of unreleased demos, more demos from Pantera for 2024.
Ooh.
Is in the works. And possibly, so.
I don't think it would be. Yeah, okay, that's cool and all. But do you really think if they do a new album, which I highly doubt,
They're not going to do an album.
It wouldn't be under the Pantera name.
No, they're not going to. It's just going to then be
maybe call themselves Cowboys from Hell.
No, it just won't be the same. Just let it stay as Pantera and let them tour as Pantera. They're the two members really left.
But if they
are surviving, make
it
it as a tribute. Make it as a tribute for Vinny and Dimebag.
Yeah, that's what it literally is.
But
if they were to have do an album, they wouldn't be called Pantera.
It just won't sound right. It just won't sound right. I don't think it'll sell well. That's just me.
Yeah, but if you called it something else or something, you don't have to call it Pantera. You could call it something else.
No, don't call it anything related to Pantera. Any song name or album name related to Pantera, it has to be totally separate. You know, that's the thing.
Yeah.
Because put that into the factor there, then it would be ruined. You know.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's like saying 6 Feet Under isn't the same without Chris Barnes. Well, yeah, kind of would sound better.
It would be a lot better.
What do you mean it would sound better? I'm the greatest vocalist ever.
Your voice is terrible.
What do you mean my voice?
You haven't done great vocals.
What do you mean my voice is terrible? I sound like an angel, damn it. I sound like a goddamn angel.
Barnes, you sound worse than a cat died. You sound like a dead cat.
I have a dead cat. His name is Fluff. He's a good kitty.
But he's dead. How do you have a dead cat and said he's a good kitty when he's dead? That's what your voice sounds like. Your voice sounds like a dying cat that's near its final days. Like, God.
Yeah, see that volcano? Give it a kiss. Put your finger on the volcano and tell me if it's hot. Then come back and say if my band's great.
I'd rather hear vocals from Alicia than you. And I don't like Alicia. Alicia from Arch Enemy.
Would you rather have me sing on Saint Anger?
No. I'd much rather have you sing on Lulu.
The fuck is
Lulu? You might make Lulu funny. I'll be like, oh, this is a good comedy. Finally, some good comedy. You got Chris Barnes on vocals. Finally, some comedy.
You mean shit Barnes. Chris Barnes is my retarded brother.
Again, shit Barnes.
Yeah, like I said, it's a character I'm working on. I'm thinking of a wardrobe for it for the video. I'm thinking of like a cheap ass Hawaii.
Boy, that's gonna be...
I'm thinking of, when you can go to the pharmacy or the Rite Aid or Walmart, get those cheap ass yellow sunglasses with the star on it. See where I'm going? And then get a cheap ass Hawaiian shirt from Goodwill.
But you might need a fake dreadlocks wig.
I could use a mop. No, that would look even more stupid.
You have to take off the stick.
Yeah, remember, kids, this is your friendly neighborhood shit barns. No officer, don't throw me in jail. That sounds horrible. But yeah. Alright, Shit Barnes, you got anything more to say before comedy hour is over? Oh yeah, buy my insurance. If you buy my Volcano insurance, you can get a free polka dot couch with it. I think it's been used by a hobo. And also you get a free signed pink goat picture. He's my favorite pet.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, that's my Shit Barnes. I'm still working on it. I think I nailed it down. The voice is kind of like, okay, think about Krusty the Clown.
Mm-hmm.
Chris Barnes. And an 80-year-old smoker. All mixed together. That's Shit Barnes.
Oh, wow.
Hey, kids. You want to play? Wait, that sounds terrible. That sounds horrible.
God,
Hey, kids. Rusty the Clown. Hey. Oh, this day sucks.
I want to see you do a freaking the Krusty the Clown laugh. I Shit Barnes. I want to see you do the Krusty the Clown.
I don't know.
No, the more the high pitched way.
Wow. What's this sailor guy doing over here with anchors on his arms? I'm gonna punch him in the face. Looks like he's eating a can of veggies. Punch.
Damn.
Why are you punching me, Olive? Who the fuck is Olive? I'm Popeye the Sailor. Who the fuck are you, sir? I don't know who you are. So, we have one viewer. Whoever's watching, hello. Feel free to comment in the chat, because I'm bored as hell. But yeah, and any albums you got recently? Or any albums you thinking of getting? Anyway, I'm probably going to end the stream here, guys. So I was just going to go for a little bit.
Talk to you later, dude.
Yeah, and remember, kids, go by the name Barnes. Shit Barnes. Not 007. Shit Barnes. Alright, guys, subscribe, like, share, hit that bell. Peace.